Hello, collective. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing so well. We're going to go ahead and do your weekly message. Let's see what we're going to rock into with the new year. At the tail end of this week, we're going to be hitting the new year, guys. 2022. I cannot believe that the year has just flown by this fast. I mean, I feel like I just did the Gemini December preview, and I'm about to be doing the Gemini January preview. So it's ridiculous. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into this and see what we got this coming up week. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box. It has all the info you may need. If you are returning, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are good, taking care of yourself, doing everything that you need to do for you. And guys, thank you for all that you do for me, this channel, the collective, yourselves, all your healing work that you guys do, all the ascensions that you guys go through, and the, curses that you break and the sacrifices that you make. It's all so important. So thank you. Thank you for everything that you guys do, okay? So how we're going to do this weekly message is really, I don't have a spread planned. I just have the Aesthetic Oracle, the Color Mage, the Moody Tarot Oracle, and then I'm going to pull, instead of pulling like a weekly animal, I'm going to pull a card from the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. I just feel compelled to do so, and we're going to clarify with tarot, and we're going to use the Labyrinth Tarot. All right, guys, so let's get into this. What do we have for the weekly message from my YouTube gang? What's up? What do we got going on here? We have adversity coming out. It did come out in reverse. I feel like you're not resisting something anymore. I gotta be real. Look, bruh. Surrender on the bottom of the deck. Yes, the spirit come through, honey. That's what I was feeling, was that you're not resisting something anymore. You have let something go. You're surrendering something. You're not worrying about this anymore, collective, okay? You're not chasing this anymore. You're not waiting for this anymore. And guys, even if you're not actively making any like actions, physical actions towards something, if you are not welcoming new into your life because you're still thinking about the past, if you are still energetically intertwined with it, thinking about it constantly, focusing a lot of your energy on it, even if you're not waiting, you are energetically waiting for something. I feel like you're not, I don't want to say you're giving up, but you're kind of just letting go, okay? We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And see, that's the thing, is like with it in reverse like this, it's like you don't want to fight against the grain anymore. If something was meant to be in your life, person, place, thing, whatever, right? If something was meant to be here, it would be here. If something was meant to happen, it would happen. If something was meant to succeed, it would succeed. It's like, that's what I'm getting from you. That's what that is the epiphany that you are coming down to this week, is kind of what I'm getting. Okay. Is there any other messages before we put this deck away? Because I'm just pulling one card, but is there anything else before we put this away? We have success coming out, but it came out in reverse with perseverance in reverse. I feel like if you decide that you want to succeed, you will. If you decide that you want to not succeed, you won't. It's like you're manifesting at your own, like, just know that you are manifesting actively right now. So what energy you're in, that's your reality that you're going to see, like, quite frankly. Also, I'm getting the energy of like during this Venus retrograde that we have, then we have a Mercury retrograde all through January till I believe February 3rd. There's this energy of kind of not seeing things, but it's the slingshot back. You get taken back, you get slingshot forward. I feel that energy, okay? So around the end of the retrograde, expect some kind of movement, because there will be some. With the imagination energy, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I feel like you're going to be feeling more imaginative. And it's almost too like when you release whatever this is, for some of you guys, when you surrender, it's like your creative flow can come back too. Maybe you're trying to make something happen too much and you just need to let it be. Because sometimes there's that energy of clenched fists. I'm getting a clenched fist in my mind, controlling something, just holding on to something extremely tight. And this doesn't even have to be, again, physically. This could just be with your mind's eye. Relationships in reverse. Was the whole deck in reverse? No, they're just all weird. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So if you're letting go of things, you're starting to realize what works and what doesn't work in your life. in all aspects of your life. So let's see what we have this week ahead for the collective YouTube gang. So Frozen vibes, right? Frozen vibes. You're letting something go for sure. It's like, I'm just getting the energy of you like just feeling like, oh, fuck it. Like that's what I'm getting with this adversity in reverse. It's like, if it was going to happen, it would have happened. If they were going to come, they would have come. If the job was going to call me, it would have called me. If this was, you know, it's like, if they were going to approve me for that, they would have approved me for that. Some of you have been really holding on to a career too. Like, it's going to get better. Don't worry. Things will get better. You know, or they're just like, you're going to get this promotion. I promise. Just keep hanging in there. Just keep trying. Just keep, you know, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you're not seeing it. You're not seeing the growth that you want to see. You're seeing more work, but you're not seeing a title, I'm hearing, for somebody too. Somebody is getting more work, but they're not getting a larger title. Somebody out there could be getting more responsibility, you know, like more responsibility, more work, but not the title. What the fuck is up with that? All right, guys, let's see what's going on this week for my YouTube gang. We have the moon coming straight up. I don't know if there's a full moon. I think there's a new moon. Sorry, because we're going into the beginning of the month. I think there's a new moon like right around probably next week. There's a new moon energy, okay? It's around that time. It's about time for the new moon to show up. So there could be some energy happening around that. Be new moon in Capricorn. I'm kind of getting the energy of like with the Capricorn energy. I don't know. There's something about letting go of things that have a hold on you, attachments towards you. You actively letting go of it, but it's in all areas. I don't know. I'm getting that. Anyways, there's something not repressed. I don't want to say repressed. It's like hidden knowledge could be coming out. You could be seeing something for what it is. Maybe you were not seeing something properly, or maybe it's like when you change your perspective, the outcome changes. What else do we have for this week for my YouTube gang? What do we got going on? We got the zebra coming out. So this is spiritual warfare, but this is also doing what is unique to you. This is standing in your authenticity with the zebra. This is standing out. You stand out in a crowd, collective is what I'm getting. This week, you might feel like you are a zebra in a room full of horses is what I'm getting too. Like, there could be something also this week about shadow work. Guys, I'm just getting it. I really am. I'm getting this shadow work energy with this zebra next to this moon. There's something that's hidden, but I feel like it's within you. It's like, for some of you guys, you've been stifling something for so long, and when you release to step into your authenticity, it's like, it really does feel like you're taking on a new part of yourself is what I'm getting for somebody. And then we have the glass slipper coming out. Okay, interesting. The strategy with the formula on the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, there's an offer that is coming towards you. I feel like you might have felt like you missed out on something before, but it's coming back around with this glass slipper. For some of you guys, you're being chosen for something because you are different. If we look at the glass slipper and then we look at Cinderella, she was the different one. And I do have feminine energy here with the moon. For some of you guys, there is some kind of opportunity that is coming towards you. Somebody is like hand selecting somebody out here, I'm getting too. Some of you guys might be like focusing on luxuries too, I'm getting. Like focusing on, you know, wanting to maybe redecorate your house, redecorate things. And then we have protected coming out. So just know that you're protected if there is any kind of spiritual warfare in your everyday life, okay? You are very much protected if there is any kind of spiritual warfare that's going on in your life right now. You're being hand-selected for something, or something is on the way. Something's tailor-made, like on the way. Yeah, you have a natural touch in something. There could be some kind of fashion too, or aesthetics, beauty. Maybe you design shoes, maybe you design clothes. zebra print. Maybe you're going to make some clear shoes. Maybe somebody likes clear shoes out here. Or there's something about aesthetics and fashion. Maybe that's just your career. You work in that area. Like maybe model too is what I'm getting for some of you guys. Some of you guys have your guard up about coming. So, okay, I'm also getting the energy of some of you guys this week feeling like you want to bring something to the surface and maybe offer somebody something, or you want to dare to dream about something this week. This is where this adversity in reverse comes in, of like letting go of like a hold on something, knowing you're protected, because there could be illusions. You're not seeing everything clearly. There is something about needing to shift a perspective here and really be authentic to yourself with the zebra. Okay? Like that's like one of its main things for me. Spiritual warfare too. But of course, anytime that we are at the crossroads of doing what we feel would make us truly happy, following our heart, and then doing what we feel like we have to do, that is spiritual warfare. That is spiritual warfare, because you're not being, you know, true to yourself. Yeah, loving your soul's path. Too many on here, but yes. Like, what is your soul's journey? What is your soul telling you? Because you might not be meant to be with everybody else. You might be meant to stand out in some way. Because I am getting like you're selected, you're different. There's something about you, like you're meant to stand out. Or you do stand out is what I'm getting. Let me just fix this. It's a little better for me. I like things to be a little bit centered, but I'm rocking with the new setup, so we just doing it how we do it, guys. I feel like you have some kind of psychic vision or psychic hit this week too, guys. I'm really picking up that. Like you are seeing beyond some kind of limitation. Yeah, see how I said there was like spiritual warfare with the darkness coming out black? Mercy and forgiveness. Some of you guys are really working through forgiving people. There could be conflict in your life, right? Okay, some of you guys could be working on forgiving yourself, because I do feel if there is conflict, you are protected, or you have your guard up in some way. You have things coming in, opportunities coming in. If you've been asked to release something, somebody, it's so something else can come in, something new, or just something that's meant for you can come in. I'm getting that for some of you guys. Let's get some color mage on this moon energy. What is this for the collective? We have relationships coming out with Sprout, learning something new. Yes, you're, okay, for some of you guys, straight up, you're learning something new about somebody that you are interested in, possibly romantic, but it could be about anything. It could be a work partnership. It could be a boss. It could be a friend, family member. But I feel like some information is coming up, okay? Information that you didn't have, information that was hidden. I almost get with the moon energy, this information could have been repressed. So there is some kind of clarity, information coming to light, which I believe is like the first thing I fucking said with this moon energy when it popped out, because I felt that. But it is connected to some kind of relationship or person with the red Merlot. You can get this information over wine. You can get this information over some green. When you chilling out with somebody, whatever, you might get this information. Your area code could be 352. I think that's a Gainesville area code, but we have 35 and 2. So you could be, shout out to Florida, okay? But if there's a 352 somewhere else, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, though. You might get some information about somebody. With this green and the red and Christmas, I don't know, there could have been something that happened over Christmas too in regards to relationships. You could have really seen somebody for who they truly are over Christmas. I am getting that energy. I'm also getting energy for some reason to like, I don't know, but I'm getting like stop, go, stop, go, stop, go with the green and the red. Like green light, red light, green light. And then with the moon, it's like games. What the fuck? I don't know, I'm getting that energy of like playing games with somebody. We got sage, wisdom. I feel like you're, okay, it was in reverse. I feel like you didn't have some kind of wisdom about something, and this week you're gaining it. You get some kind of wisdom in regards to something or somebody. Maybe it's a spiritual download. It could be an epiphany. It could even be your intuition getting proved to you. That could be what this is, what I'm feeling. It's like you intuitively with this moon already been feeling some type of way, felt something about somebody, something. It feels like relationships though. And then this week you get the information, you get like the clarity. We have sky blue, express more magic, but with blue for me, that is like the mind, clarity. It's also, you know, your throat, speaking. Okay, you might need to speak your truth. Goddess, Kuan Yin, of mercy. So that's like we're talking about forgiveness, compassionate, empathy. Okay. What's this zebra? Let's get some on this spiritual warfare. But this is, and I feel like this is in regards to you being you. Sunflower, expansion and new opportunity. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely a career field in some kind of fashion, design, something like that. This could even be interior decorating, styling. Maybe you're going to be like a stylist, like a shopper or something like that. You're learning something new, maybe going back to school, maybe going to school for fashion design or something. I don't know. I'm getting that very strongly for somebody, but I feel like you are developing some kind of destiny here. You are working on something. And for those of you where this is like spiritual warfare, you're standing in your authenticity and you're being you. I feel like this is helping you expand. You're breaking from some kind of mold that was put on you or some kind of chains that were binding you. I really feel that very strongly. And with the chalkboard energy, it's like maybe you're learning something new about yourself. Some of you guys are learning how to do a Kundalini awakening. I literally just heard that. I don't know, guys. That's what I heard. You guys are learning how to do a Kundalini awakening, or you're learning how to, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but thread your chakras. I've never heard of that before. Some of you guys, somebody got to know about what that means, because that's way too specific of a message. It says open certainty. Yeah, like you're very certain about where you're going because you're standing in your authenticity. That's what I'm saying. You're standing in your authenticity. So it's like you're very sure about what you're going. You're expanding. With the sunflower, this is like sun. This is like Leo. It's like masculine, divine masculine here. I get this energy of like you really standing in your own masculine energy of going after things, being motivated, being passionate, knowing what you want, strategizing, planning things out, right? What is it? Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Okay. My grandpa Stan, rest his soul. That's what he used to say. That was his like favorite saying. Proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. Okay. The 7 P's of life. So it's like you're planning something out because I don't know, you're tired of something not working the way that you want it to. You have pumpkin, dancing for life and love. Some of you guys might be getting out and meeting new people, having a good time, just enjoying yourself. What is this that just turned over? And then we have a golden rod, which is stay committed. That's also my lightning bolt card. So for some of you guys, something could happen in a flash is what I'm hearing. But you're staying committed to whatever it is that is embedded in your soul that you feel is good for you, that you feel is meant for you, that the path that you feel you're supposed to be on. I'm getting like a retreat too, or like a summit, going to a retreat, going to a summit. There's something about a steam lodge or just like maybe like meditation. Maybe you're going on like a spiritual quest or something like that. I'm getting like a very like shaman type of energy right now of somebody who maybe you're going to some retreat or something where you're going to be like facing your childhood traumas and something like that. Like I'm getting that for somebody. If you do this, it's like you're going to see something about yourself. Yeah, Ghostland. Exactly. Guidance and direction. You're going to see something from some of you. Like there's this energy. This is very specific, but I'm getting like meditation or like hypnotism. Maybe you're learning it. Maybe you're going to go get hypnotized. But if you go get hypnotized, you're going to get something's going to come up from the past that you have forgotten, like in your childhood. I don't know. It might, I don't think it's going to be traumatizing, but it might be something where it's like you do have to face your shadow side. You do have to face, you know, what's true to you within, and it's going to bust through. It expands you when you do that. It's like when you see something for what it is and you're honest with yourself, that's when you expand. And that's when it's like you're, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. You're developing your destiny because of that, through that. This is like high manifestation energy it's giving me too, guys. Yeah, wise owl, inner wisdom and foresight, okay? So you're paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. And I feel like for whatever this is too, with adversity in reverse, you've been holding on to this. So if this is like childhood trauma, fucking you've never been able to truly accept that something's happened to you, truly let go of it, truly step out of victim mode, you know, if you carry that energy. Like I was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, I'm an ex-addict, you know, like with as far as like drugs and stuff. And it's like, that's the title that they carry them. That's the identity that they've attached to themselves. It just hit me. I had like a mini, like supersonic download of like, that's the identity that they're attaching to themselves, is that they're an ex-addict. That's all that they'll ever be, I guess, right? It's like we have to move past these things. Yeah, impressions, literally what I was just saying. But we have invoked the guardians, archangels. So some of you guys have your guides, your ancestors that are really working close with you right now. I'm getting like ascended masters for some of you guys too. And I'm also hearing Metatron. So maybe Archangel Metatron. There's something about focusing on something too, like helping yourself focus, focusing more. Maybe not multitasking on a million things, but really putting your focus into a couple things to gain better results. What is this slipper? Right? Slipper. Reconciling your differences. Interesting. 4, that's 9. So guys, with this slipper in reconciling differences, we have to think about, again, Cinderella with the slipper. She kind of, you know, that was hers already, but she kind of forgot it. She got into a fuss, into a tussy, right? And she had to leave. She, you know, lost track of time. Her slipper came off. She couldn't go back for it. She just kept running. It's like something that was yours, that was lost, is coming back around. Reconciling differences. It's like literally that story. That's freaking crazy. Right? Old and new order. What? Yeah, something from the past. There's like some kind of like, and they're showing me it. They're showing me like the circle with the arrow, like the U-turn, or there's something that's coming back around to you that you thought was lost, that you thought was gone. Maybe even with the 54 reducing to 9, you thought this was like over. You were like almost so close to, again, surrendering. I feel like the moment you do, bro, that's when it happens. That's the energy I'm getting. Like the moment that you do actually surrender, right? Tangerine popped on my arm. It says anticipation and excitement. Yeah. Yeah. Which is 17 reversing to 8, reducing to 8, 9. You've been waiting. This has been something that's like, you've been kind of feeling that it might come back, or, you know, for some of you guys, there's even been like, I mean, this is very specific, but this is for somebody, like you made a pact with spirit or your ancestors, your guides, like one day you guys are going to pay me back for this because I'm giving this up now. Later in life, I'm getting it paid back. And this is like that coming back, like spirit, your ancestors, you guys, if somebody owed you payback, they're coming back for it. They owed you. I'm getting that for somebody. I don't know, guys. Cotton candy. Make a wish. Yeah, there's wish fulfillment. Look at that. Crazy. Crazy. Especially with this glass slipper. Because that's like for Cinderella, the story of the fairy tale, once in a lifetime thing, the fairy godmother. It's like there's an element of freaking magic to this week. With something coming back around, or something is getting in alignment to come back around. There's some kind of element of magic to this. I feel like you might feel this coming in your gut. Yeah. Okay, goddess of fertility. I'm seeing like mushrooms, things sprouting up. It's very spontaneous. It could be fast. But I feel like you guys are feeling it, especially with the moon. There's this inner knowing that something's coming up. You might have your guard up because of this. Like, what is this? Why do I feel so anxious? Like, you know, but there's this element because I feel like in your soul, you know something's manifesting into reality. You know something's coming back around. Of course, we're going to get clarifiers with these damn tarot cards and find out exactly what's coming back around, but you know. So what is this guard up for with the collective? Is this guard up? Is this being protected too? Right? Inner calm and balance. Yeah, it's like you know you're protected. That's what I'm getting with that. You really do. Fawn, ancestry, and family. You damn straight. You know your ancestors are here for you. You know your ancestors got your back this week. What? Against any kind of spiritual warfare, because like I'm saying, there is spiritual warfare when you're letting go of something and you really are going to stand in your authenticity and do what makes you happy and following your heart, right? that is always going to be some kind of warfare, and your ancestors are always going to be there when you are experiencing any kind of warfare. So you might feel a little guarded too in regards to certain aspects of your family. I'm getting that for somebody, but maybe you do stand out or something like that. You are different, and it's just like, ugh, you know. But what I'm kind of getting here is like, you anticipate something happening, you feel something coming, and it makes you put your guard up a little bit. But you have this energy here of inner calm and balance, yellow sand, which is talking about, what is that? Give it time. I feel like you've been very patient. Let's start clarifying with tarot. I feel like you've been very patient. Right? So what is this repressed knowledge? What is this hidden knowledge that the collective is finding out this week? Especially if this is in regards to relationships, a person, a connection. This could even be you're getting some kind of insight into your own love language, perhaps. Some of you guys could be definitely hearing that somebody is splitting up. Some of you guys could be hearing that somebody is caught in a cycle. I'm getting the energy of somebody's kid not being theirs no more. Like you might be noticing that as your kid, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. Like somebody's kid is not theirs, or they feel like their kid might not, maybe they don't look like them as they're growing up or something. But I'm getting that energy of like somebody's finding out about something, about a connection that's very close to them. It could be a child. What is this hidden knowledge that's coming to the surface in regards to a connection for the collective? That is too many. Way too many. King of Wands came out though. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So that is the 8 of Wands. Yeah, you're hearing about the events of somebody. Look, King of Wands came out on the bottom with the Page of Wands. With the Page of Wands. Some of you guys are hearing about somebody with their child, or something about a child here. Some of you guys are hearing about travel. I feel like, collective, you find out why something hasn't been moving. I feel like you find out why something has been stagnant, or there's just some kind of realization that comes here. Of why something has just, you know, the speed, it's not happening the way that you want it to. But I'm also getting with the 8 of Wands, communication coming out. Yeah, look, the moon wanting to come out. There's just some kind of knowledge coming to the surface, and it comes very quick is what I'm getting to. What is the knowledge that's coming out? Collective. 5 of Cups. You might find out that somebody has been being very reckless in their life because of their sadness. You might find out that somebody is, I don't know why I'm hearing deteriorating. I don't like that energy, but I'm getting like somebody has been really not handling their emotions very well. You might find out about this when it comes to somebody. I don't know. You might hear of like somebody's not doing well, or see that somebody's not doing well. Maybe you see a picture of somebody. It's like you feel like something's wrong with somebody is what I'm getting. We also have 6 of Swords coming out. That's like telepathic communication for me. I'm having a hard time with this message. I got to be real with you with this part. I really am. Hold on a second. Let me just listen. Some of you might find out that somebody's moving on from something. I feel like also, for some of you guys, you might have been not dwelling with this 5 of Cups, but there's this energy of like crying over spilt milk, you know, being sad over what you've lost. I feel like with this communication that comes in, this information that comes in, it helps you go to a healthier state of mind. Like, you know, like maybe you find out that this person's not all who they claim to be or something like that. I just feel like you get some kind of information that helps you move forward. With the 6 of Swords, this could be you moving on mentally from something. Maybe this 8 of Wands is just signifying that it happens very quickly. It could be information that comes in from a distance too. But I feel like with the 5 of Cups, it's like you're choosing to let go of something. I feel like, again, with the 3 of Wands, you are manifesting something into your future. It's almost like you don't want to look back at your past anymore. for some of you, you needed to see something, or you needed to have something happen for you to move forward. You're only giving in energy into what things that give energy back to you. It needs to be equal reciprocity for you. That's what I'm getting. The Magician, yeah, you're manifesting. What is this? What are they expanding in this week? What is the collective expanding in this week, right? We have the Chariot. So for some of you guys, this is travel. This is definitely in your success and moving forward. I'm hearing North Node too. So you could definitely be working on going after your purpose, okay? But this is like expanding in business. For some of you guys, you're wanting to get another car. I'm getting too. I feel like you have been... You're overcoming some kind of, again, adversity, letting go of any kind of challenges that you've been facing with this Zebra energy. And I feel like you are really getting out of whatever, oops, I thought the King of Cups was on the bottom still. Getting out of whatever emotional kind of like turmoil you've been in. Because there's that energy here with that, you know, spiritual warfare. And delving into your shadow side. I feel like you're overcoming the challenges here with this Chariot. I feel like, and it's just causing you to expand. You're mapping out where you're going to go next. It's like full steam ahead. Yeah, and I can see that too with that 8 of Wands. Because it's like as soon as you find out whatever information you need to this week, as soon as you get, and this could just be an epiphany too with this moon. That's like our subconscious. That's like spiritual downloads, intuition. It doesn't necessarily have to be, because it's like, it's making me feel confused because I'm like, it feels like it's coming from within you. But then the 8 of Wands for me is usually a card that's coming from the outside. So like, maybe it's like a little bit of both. Like some kind of communication or action from the outside triggers this within and causes you to want to move forward mentally and let go of whatever this, not feeling of like dwelling, but crying over spilt milk, like being stuck in the loss and being like, it's sad. It's sad that we lost this. It's sad that, you know, this didn't work out. It's sad that there was wrong place, wrong time, whatever the hell it was. It's like, it's sad, but you have to let go of it. That's the energy I'm getting, collective. That's what I'm getting for that. Thank you. It finally came together because I'm like, what? I feel like you're using your intuition, using all of this energy of like your soul is pulling you towards. You wanting to go towards that. So what you're developing for your destiny with the Chariot is success. Success over adversity, which is why it came out in reverse. And I feel like with this Zebra, you're standing in your authenticity. You're being true to who you are. The 3 of Wands, I feel like, again, you're putting some kind of action behind a manifestation with the 3 of Wands. You do see ships on the horizon. You do see opportunity out there. I'm getting the energy of scouting, recruiting, conquering. You're going after whatever this is. I'm not getting with the Chariot and the 3 of Wands somebody who's necessarily waiting. I feel like this is the energy of somebody who's go, go, go. Yeah, the Knight of Swords, chunk, I'm not taking it, but the Knight of Swords is like moving forward, like wanting to make fast moves. But I feel like it's more calculated than the Knight of Swords with the Chariot. There's more discipline behind your actions. It's controlled. That's what I'm thinking. Controlled actions. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, the 9 of Cups coming out. There is wish fulfillment. We see wish fulfillment right here. It's like Spirit's like just confirming, like, yes, you can have the things you want. You can go after the things you want. You can have this life, but it's like you have to face that part of yourself. Face your shadow side. What needs healing? What do you need to expose? What do you need to see for what it is? What repressed shit? What shit are you stifling down that needs to come up? What are you fucking, like, again, the clenching of the fist with the adversity, like in the adversity in reverse. Like, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to surrender? What do you need to stop trying to make happen and just let happen? That's exactly the energy that I was getting. And I'm coming right back to it with all this. Exactly. With the devil. Like feeling attached to something. Feeling like that fear. Because when we have fear, we're lacking. Right? We're in that energy of we might not have. We might lose. There's that loss there with that fear. It's like you're seeing something for what it is here. Hierophant. Maybe you're seeing where you've been restricted over just traditionalism. You know, especially with the zebra, because it's like, with that, this is being authentic to yourself, especially with like your looks, your aesthetic, things like that. So it's like maybe you've been told that you have to fit in, or maybe you've been trying to fit into a crowd, and it's like you're looking around, you're like, I don't really even want to fit into this crowd, actually. What am I doing? It's like you're seeing that where you've been kind of letting yourself be led, letting other people dictate your life, letting situations and circumstances dictate your life and your path. And it's like you're breaking free of that. Yeah, you're making the choice to break free of anything that's been stagnating you with the Hangman. If there's been anything that's been hung up, stagnated, put on pause with the Hangman, I'm getting to. Pisces energy coming through for whatever reason. Oh, well, King of Pots. Yes, Pisces energy. I don't know. Intuitively, you're mastering something when it comes to an emotion. So what's this wish fulfillment? What's something that's coming back around? First of all, what's coming back around to the collective? Let's look into that first. This week ahead for the collective. What's coming back around for them with this, you know? Let's see. What's coming back around for the collective? Okay. We have the Empress. Ew. Something that you have been, look, with the Knight of Pentacles, for some of you, this is like a job. This is in regards to like some kind of career. You planted seeds long ago with the Knight of Pentacles. That's what a pentacle is to me, right? It's a seed to be planted. It depends on what you do with it. You know, how you nurture it, how you take care of it. For some of you, a divine feminine for sure, but just guys, whatever, Empress energy. It's like whatever you're nurturing, whatever you've been trying to grow, trying to have become abundant in your life that you haven't been seeing work out. It's like it's coming back around. It's like you get a second chance at something too. For some of you, something actually failed, I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but I'm getting this energy of like something that actually did fail. Like maybe you did a business like a couple of years ago. I'm getting this first. This is very specific. This is not for everybody. But for somebody out there, I'm getting like you tried a business and it failed. But you're going to try it again. But this time you're going to be fucking authentic to yourself, damn it. You know, maybe like you want to do more like extreme alternative stuff. And like you felt like you had to, the creative genius like was taken out of it for you. It was very basic bitch. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that. Listen, okay? Because I don't know. I'm not trying to offend nobody. So I'm just ordering the courtroom, okay? Order in the courtroom. I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm just saying my guides were saying it was like very basic bitch. Like whatever you try to do. Like very cookie cutter. Like I'm going to try to do this so I can fit in and it's just, you know, it won't offend anybody. Sometimes you have to offend people to make a fucking mark. You just have to. So I can see that, like some kind of creative genius coming back. We have the Two of Wands again. It's like this energy of putting action behind something, seeing the possibilities and putting action behind something. So the Empress. Now, for my masculine interchiefs, okay, specifically, with this feminine energy. And by masculine, I don't mean men. I mean whoever carries masculine and then whoever carries feminine, okay? Whoever carries a masculine energy. I feel like you have a feminine energy that is coming back around. And this might be a damn wish fulfillment for you. You might run into this person when you're out in public, I'm hearing for some of you guys. Maybe you guys run in the same circles or you're in the same area or something. But I feel like you might run into this person, okay? When you're out doing something. It's like this is very divinely orchestrated. But I also like it with the anticipation and excitement. Like some of you guys might, like, you've been anticipating this. Like you've been feeling that, like, you know, you might run into this person or this, you know, this person might come around or this person might reach out. This might happen for some of you guys. For some of you guys, you might have an Empress, a divine feminine reach out to you. Yes. Yes, yes, sir. You might. Okay, this is, calm down, guys, right? This is not for everybody. But I feel like for those that this is for, right? I get the energy that this person has, look at this, the Emperor. Wow. I get the energy that for some of you guys, this person has really thought about things or like, this is somebody who's looking at something in a different perspective, okay? Now, look, Knight of Cups on the bottom. Isn't that sweet? For some of you guys, straight up, this is a divine feminine, divine masculine reconciling. Now listen, when I say this is not for everybody, I mean this more than I've ever meant this any other time that I've ever said this on this channel. This is not for everybody, okay? Right? Some of you guys, I feel like there's been a divine masculine or a divine feminine, maybe both, that has seen the light in regards to a situation. Maybe there was this energy of being sad and holding on to each other, energetically, even if you're not physically around each other, okay? And maybe you do see something from a distance with this Eight of Wands. Maybe there is some kind of information or something, some kind of energy that comes in from a distance that gives you this realization that you kind of need to move on from something or see something with a different perspective. Because with the Six of Swords, I get that energy of like, you're coming out of choppy waters mentally. So, hey, if you're feeling better mentally, you are going to start seeing things in different ways and looking at things in different ways. I feel like maybe there was this energy of a taboo-ness with the zebra, you know, or this coming from two different worlds with the black and white energy. It's like, maybe there was this energy of not being able to be authentic to yourself within this connection. This is just in regards to this connection, okay? Not the entire reading. I'm just talking specifically for those that feel like this resonates. Somebody was not able to be authentically who they were in this connection for whatever reason, or be true to this connection. Maybe the connection itself was taboo and they had to act like it didn't even exist. I don't know. I'm getting that for somebody. But I feel like somebody is seeing that this is a part of their destiny. And there is some kind of reconciliation here for somebody. And it does feel like it's a wish fulfillment type of energy. Like both of you guys have kind of wished for this. This was something that, you know... like you lost it and it came back around. It's crazy with the Emperor and the Empress, the Cinderella, the slipper. It really feels like some kind of fairy tale for somebody out there. Congratulations for whoever the fuck that is for, right? Right? Because the majority of us, 99.999% of us are like, that ain't for me, okay? I feel like this is for those who you felt this in your gut with this tangerine, because that's the anticipation and excitement. Like, you felt like this person was really in your life for a reason. You feel like there's a reason why this is happening. You guys either run into each other, maybe, who makes the first move? Who reaches out here? Like, how did these two come back together, Spirit? That's what I want to know. Like, how did they come back together? Again, Magician, like, this is being manifested. This is truly being manifested. I feel like on both ends, like, you're both thinking about each other. You're both drawing each other in. You're both possibly dreaming about each other, too, is what we're getting here. I feel like some kind of spell is broken, too, in regards to something. I don't know. If you believe in that kind of stuff, there could have been this energy of, like, a karmic had a spell on a divine masculine to keep him away from a divine feminine, and that spell is broken. That is very extreme, and that I feel very weird even saying that kind of stuff, because I do not necessarily believe in that kind of stuff, guys. I gotta be real. So even saying it is like, just feels silly, to be honest with you. But I do know there are people out there that believe in stuff like that, and here, all are welcome, right? I'm not here to judge your belief system or whatever. I don't have to believe in it for it not to even be real. Shit, I don't know everything, guys. Believe it or not, right? I do not know all the secrets of the fucking universe. So it could be real. I don't know, right? But that's what I'm getting for somebody, okay? So what's the advice? I just feel like I need advice specifically for this, Shields. Okay, I just do. Right? What's the advice? Three of Swords. Let go of the stress. Let go of any kind of heartache. You might be keeping yourself trapped here. This is 4, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of Swords. You might be keeping yourself trapped. You need to look at something from a higher perspective, and you do need to heal something. Allow something to be healed here. Okay? I'm getting that with the Three of Swords. With the Wheel of Fortune that just almost wanted to pop, it's like, allow whatever great change this is to come in, because I do see something. I would not necessarily say anything about reconciliation, but this is like so up in your face. You can't even deny it. With the Hermit energy, it's like you've learned things about yourself. Apply the lessons that you've learned about yourself in this situation is what I'm getting. Okay? So what are you being guarded? What are you being protected? All right, you're being protected. And with the inner calm and balance, I'm getting this energy because you're being protected. You don't feel that, you don't feel a problem moving forward. You don't feel a problem, you know, taking chances or leaps of faith, right? What are you being protected against? The towers. Ooh, a tower. Ooh. You know what is crazy? I'm just noticing something. Look at this. Do you see that? Does that not look like very similar, like a tower almost? But it was in reverse, guys, remember, and you're being protected against it. I feel like because you let go of something, because you surrender, because you're not fighting against the path, because you're not fighting the current. You're not fighting the current. You're letting the current take you where it needs to take you. You like are avoiding this tower. Yeah, you're letting fate. Wow, this is powerful. You're letting fate take its course. And because of that, you avoid a tower. Because, you know, when something's truly meant to be and something is not working and you're living in that illusion, again, with the moon energy, what we were seeing, 5 of Cups, that something is lost forever, that you can't find happiness, that you've missed an opportunity of a lifetime, that this was the only person for you. It's like whatever illusion that you're living in, sadness. Because it's like, it's not that the sadness isn't real and the pain isn't real, guys, but it's like, are you really like attaching some kind of false identity to it? Are you stepping into like making it an identity? I don't know. Guys, I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. It's like as soon as you do that, though, and because it's just like, right? Jesus fucking Christ. Because something is fated here. Like whether we like it or not, okay? With this fate energy, something is fated. It's like literally only a matter of time. I feel like 9 of Wands, you guys are very like tired of fighting against something, tired of resisting, tired of any kind of resistance is what I'm getting with the Page of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like you're peeping that you need some kind of rest, meditation, relaxation. So what is this fated thing? Remember, you're being protected. Maybe if there's any kind of natural disasters, guys, you're being protected. If there's any kind of disasters, period, you're being protected. Any unforeseen stuff that might happen, you are being divinely guided around these towers. What is this fated event that's taking place for the collective? They are being protected in regards to. What is this fated events? The Hangman. It's like a fated epiphany. I feel like Spirit's being super vague. It's like all of a sudden it's like crickets. Like literally, I was getting so many intuitive messages and all of a sudden it's like crickets. The Spirit's like, yeah. I feel like there's gonna be some kind of psychic thing, psychic intuitiveness. Some of you guys could be getting, I don't know, guys. Some of you guys are getting protected against some kind of, I don't want to say abduction, but the way he's tied up in the tower and the fate, it's like you narrowly miss out on something that might get you caught up or get you trapped. Maybe you're being protected away from situations that would have you caught up and trapped. You know, and you're being steered around that. I do feel like you have a choice though, but that you make the right choice because I feel like you're being guided. So we're just going to pull some Moody Oracle messages out and see what comes out, and then just, you know, talk about it, right? Take the chance you've been wanting to. I feel like that needs to go over here. I feel like that matches perfectly that energy, because this is talking about taking a chance. This is talking about expanding and stepping out of some kind of barrier that you've seen. And maybe you've even with that 3 of Wands been waiting to with that Chariot, because that is kind of very like polar opposite energy here. The energy of waiting and manifesting, drawing it into you, right? What you seek is seeking you type of energy. And then the Chariot, which is very much talking about going out and getting it with a gusto. You know, like motherfucking ghost riding the whip over to somebody's house or to your business, you know, doing what you need to do, honey, right? You need to make a tough choice to move forward. You know, I honestly feel like this is just that energy of like letting go. Do I let go, or do I continue to try to like make something happen, micromanage something is what I'm getting to. This is soulmate, but also a lesson. Stop stressing about something. It is going to work out exactly as it should. Okay. So for some of you with this reconciliation, if somebody comes back into your life, you might be like, how are we going to make this work? How can this work? Maybe there's circumstances or things in this connection that make it hard. Adversity. Maybe some of you guys are just like, fuck it. Adversity reverse. I don't give a shit how hard it might seem like it is. Maybe the restrictions and boundaries are in our mind. Like maybe it's not as hard as we're making it out to be. Maybe because it doesn't fit my ideal. There's something there with that. Maybe because the connection doesn't fit your ideal vision of what love would be and what it would look like for you. It caused a lot of resistance. And I kind of see that with the Cinderella story, you know? I don't think that's how he was supposed to find his princess. It's very out of the box, different. It's like there's something there about this connection was different. Unexpected money coming in. What? We'll take it, right? I feel like there's a whole bunch of flow that starts to happen once you let go of something, once you release something. Okay, possible third party or blockage. That could, listen, third party doesn't have to be romantic, but it definitely could be. Whatever it is, it's like there's some kind of blockage, restriction that's been stopping you. It's like that's being let go of. We're not worrying about the third party. For some of you guys, you're like, fuck it, I don't give a shit about the third party. That's for somebody out there. For others of you, you're like, I'm not gonna let any kind of thing hold me back. What's mine is mine. Like, that's just period. What's mine is what I'm getting from somebody. Like, for somebody, wow, this really like just flipped and really stuck to my hand. That was crazy. For somebody out there, I'm just getting this energy like nothing is stopping you. Brand spanking new soulmate coming in, okay? For some of y'all, yeah. You got a brand new soulmate coming in. You have somebody new. Because I feel like for some of you, yes, there's a need to let go of the past. There's a need to let go of things. This could even be here with this when I really think about it. Reconciling your differences, possibly in regards to just your love life and your love language. That could be what this is. That's manifesting, letting go of this heartbreak, this stress that you felt maybe between you and some kind of divine masculine, brings in your wish fulfillment, which is ultimately just something new or something that is going to give you the reciprocity you deserve. For some of you, you know, it was like my last reading, the what's the tea on you, when I was talking heavily about twin flame relationships. I saw in the comments a lot, like people talking about their twin, and then this one was like, you know, sometimes you're not meant to be with your twin, right? That's correct. Sometimes you're not meant to be with your twin. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes it is for a lesson. A twin doesn't equal a counterpart. And some of us, right, some of y'all, whatever, need to see that a twin doesn't equal a counterpart. Maybe that's what you need to let go of. Maybe that's what you've been fighting and holding on to because you feel that connection. So you're like, it's got to be this person. But if it's not going to work, or nobody's going to take any action, or no one's going to make the changes that's necessary to have it happen, then, you know, Spirit about to throw something new in your path. Spirit's like, hell no, right? I'm not going to have my collective just sitting around here just waiting. Let's just do one more since we have equal numbers. But it's like, I'm not going to have my collective just sitting around here waiting. One more for the YouTube gang for the week, right? Just one more. One more. I feel like you guys have been focusing on your money too. Yeah, things are not what they seem. Dig deeper, gain insight here. We see that with the moon energy. Like maybe you are, like, listen, when we're in 5 of Cups energy, when we're in sadness, when we're in grief, when we're thinking about the past, we miss people, we're kicking ourselves or whatever, we're romanticizing things, we're idealizing things, we're putting things on fucking pedestals, okay? There's a reason why this person isn't in your life anymore. I'm not saying that you guys couldn't come back around and make something happen. For somebody out there, that is happening. But I'm just saying, like, do you really want that, or do you want the idea of what that was, what that could be? It wasn't. It's like, but the idea of what you thought it could be, you wanted it to be, isn't what it was, honey. It wasn't reality, honey. Okay? So allow that idea or that to go. I don't know why I feel like I'm talking somebody off the relationship cliff here, but I feel like I am. Anyways, that has been your reading, guys. Okay? That has been your message. I'm going to get some readings out here this week for the YouTube gang. I got a Gemini January one coming and a couple other things. So stay tuned, guys. But I love you guys, and I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.